Welcome to another Rec Sports at Home. This is going to be a nice little opportunity for me to introduce my lovely wife Jessica Fry. As we're practicing social distancing, well, we don't practice social distancing, so it allows us the opportunity to be able to show and demonstrate some exercise, and for me to be able to cue her and for her to be able to show you exactly how to do these 5 exercises for a full body workout. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so since we're staying at home, we're limited a little bit more than what we're used to, being able to come to the gym and use all the weights and equipment that we have there. So what do we have? Gallons of water. A gallon of water weighs approximately 8 pounds, so if you're really strong, double up. If you need to go a little less, go a half gallon and just do 4 pounds. So let's check this out. The first exercise for our full body workout is going to be a squat to overhead press. And in the middle, she's actually going to show a bicep curl as well. So let's show this squat to overhead press. So she's going to go feet shoulder width apart. Weights are going to be on the outside of her legs. She's going to perform a squat. Come to a standing position, bicep curl, into an overhead press. And back down. Good. Can you turn to this side? So notice she makes a straight line from her ear to her hip when she does this squat movement. Sitting back, not down. Sit back, curl, and press. Do one more. Curl and press. Excellent work. So do that about 10 repetitions and then we'll move to the next one. All right, exercise number 2 is going to be the push-up. You're going to see Jessica perform a couple different variations of it. Well, the first one's going to be modified, the second one's going to be on her toes. Third one might be a little bit of a fun twist at the end. We'll see. What you'll notice is that her elbows aren't flared up. They're at a slight angle, so we look for about a 45-degree angle in relationship to the body when we're doing this press. So let's go ahead and show the modified one. You're going to notice a straight line from her knees to her ears. Down, up, down, up. Excellent, nice work. Next one's going to be a little bit more challenging because, again, the push-ups are really great exercise because your core is engaged. Your legs are engaged in a static hold in order for the dynamic movement, the repetitions to occur in the shoulders and the chest. So let's go ahead and get moving. Straight line this time from ear all the way to heel. One more. Excellent. Nice work. Now, if that is even too easy, let's add a little bit of weight. You can add a couple weight in a couple of variations, but if you remember, we have 8-pound increments. So let's do 1, as my lovely assistant here is chuckling. We're going to do 1. Have a partner hold that on the hips, and down, and up. Excellent. That's number 2. All right, number 3 is going to be the deadlift. We're going to do 2 variations of it, but Jessica has re-engaged her milk jugs or water jugs, whichever one you have at home. And so let's try the first one. The first one's going to be a little bit of a sumo deadlift, so the feet are going to be split wide. The weight are going to be in between, and Jessica is going to touch these jugs on the ground between her heels. So go ahead, perform. Good. Do one more. Excellent. Now let's turn this way. You also notice that we're looking for a straight line again from that ear down to the hip. 1 and 2. Excellent. The variation, the challenge that we're going to give you is that if that's just too easy, you don't have enough weight at home and you want to engage the hamstrings even more, we can do a stiff-legged deadlift. So keeping our legs rigid while we do this deadlift, we're going to have our feet a little bit more narrow right in front of us. And Jessica's just going to take those weights and slide down the legs. And up. Good. One more. Good. Now turn to the side. Still focusing on that straight line, that good posture from her ear all the way down to her hip. We're just keep the legs rigid at the bottom as well. So down and up. One more. Excellent. Well done. Exercise number 4 is going to be a little bit of a challenge. What we're going to do here is we're going to do a row, single arm row to a kickback. And that is going to focus on a little bit of Jessica's rear deltoids and her lats, and then she'll focus isolating her triceps on the last movement. So take a chair and the milk jug, get a split squat, so let's bring one leg back here, Jessica. Good. Having the weight primarily on the bench here, Jessica's going to bring that row up, bringing it close to her body, and then she's going to kick back, keeping the tricep in the same spot. And down. Let's do 2 more. So row, back, and down. Make it robotic. This doesn't have to be fluid. This needs to be nice and rigid. Back, down. Excellent. All right, exercise number 5, the best for last. It's the burpee. Jessica's favorite, as you can clearly tell. So it's her fault for marrying the fitness guy. But here we go. So we're gonna do 3 variations of it, progressively more difficult. So the first variation is just going to be simply, Jessica's going to start in a standing position, work her way down to an extended arm plank, bring her legs back in, and stand up. This is a great place to start if you've never done a burpee before. Okay, so Jessica, one more time on that. Excellent. Next one's going to be just a little bit more challenging. She's going to throw a push-up in at the bottom. If we haven't done enough push-ups already, we're going to throw in some more. So she's going to do the same thing, down to a push-up plank, and now she's going to do the push-up, up, and then stand. Good. One more. Excellent. Now, the third and most exciting version of it is that she's going to do that exact same movement with a jump and a clap overhead to finish the movement. One more. All right. That's it for the 5. All right, thanks for participating with us today. This was kind of the Fry family 5 exercises for fitness fun. So what we'd recommend you doing is about 1 set of 10 repetitions all the way through. And then if that's not challenging, do another set. Work your way up to trying to do 4 sets of that full 5 exercise workout. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. But again, healthy, active, engaged. Let us know how we can help out more by commenting on below. Thanks a lot and have a great day.